Okay, and welcome everybody to this month's episode of Watch Out. I'm here with my friends Steve, Dave,
we're in the
Charlie back there, who's trying to get his act together. We are at the 2022 NYC WatchTime event. Okay, so we're going to actually go see what's going on this year in the world of watches, and we'll bring it to you as we come along. Somebody just photobombed us. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's start at Breguet right here. Okay. So as you can see, the first company we're coming in contact with is Breguet. They've been here before. See these beautiful watches coming in here. Take a look at these suckers. Let's go along.
Breguet's got some
There we go. Yeah, Breguet's a very high-end luxury brand. They make a lot of women's and men's watches. You can see a lot of the complications here.
Wow, these are beautiful.
Yeah.
These
They
are
do a nice
beautiful.
job.
Oh wow, these are nice. These are gorgeous watches.
Good. What's new this year with Breguet? I'm looking at it.
Green.
Especially this guy right over here.
This guy over here on the left, or in the back?
In the back.
On the back. That's a world timer.
Oro Mundi, yes.
Oh, there you go. That is cool. I like that. I can tell that's a. God, that's beautiful. Look at that thing.
That's an engine.
Now to give you an idea, so we have a blow up over here, so you haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Let's take a look at the world timer that they're advertising.
So over here represent the 24 different time zones around the world.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Right? And then with just the push of one button, you have an instant jump time zone. So it will jump between two pre-selected, let's say Paris and New York.
Oh, okay.
And as you press it,
The hands move automatically.
absolutely.
Really?
Not only do the hands move, the date moves as well, and the moon phase moves. So let's say you picked China or somewhere in China, and which is right. So they're already tomorrow.
Right.
The date will change. Nighttime, daytime, this will change as well, and that will change. So the minute hand stays the same because this is still not a smart watch. Because in India you have half an hour time zone.
There's some that are half an hour.
This is still a mechanical watch, so we haven't taken that into consideration. So the minute hand stays, that moves.
And what's the pricing of this?
This
new
is
piece?
17,200.
17,000.
72.
72.
17. He goes, let me get 3. No, too bad.
Yeah.
72,000.
Not 3, but.
Is this the first of its kind to do all these things as you're talking about in a world timer?
We had kind of same movement in our classic collection, but this is the first in the marine sport area. And instant jump time zone, yes, Breguet was the first one to do that, but other watches do have world timers as well.
Right, yes.
But an instant jump time zone, we are the first one to do.
So this is the first watch that's a jumping world timer. Is that how you would describe it? It's a jumping world timer as opposed to just a regular
Instant
world
jump.
timer. An instant jump world timer. That's very interesting.
So it jumps your time zone into it.
Yeah, and only $72,000, guys. Get your
Get ready.
wallets out.
I was going to buy 3, now we can only buy 1.
Yeah. But thank you so much. Well, that's what's new with Breguet. Right across the aisle over here. Here, Dave, do me a favor, hold that for me. I can get a better, get some more Breguet over here. Yeah, he's going to show us one over here.
These are showcases.
Well, as you can see, from Breguet, so what we're learning right now, the first thing that they came out with this year was a instant jump world timer. So basically what he just said, if you didn't catch it before, was you pick a city. You then, the watch will pick a city, you pick the city you want to go to. As soon as you click that city, the time will automatically go to where that city currently is, and so will the moon phase, which is pretty wild for an instant jumping world timer. And the price tag on that is $72,000. So that's our leadoff hitter today, which is Breguet. And now we will switch over to right next door into Blancpain. see what they got going on. Very interesting. 50 Fathoms collection.
That's impressive.
That's a nice little piece.
It is a nice looking watch. Very nice.
You're admiring history, guys.
What is this? Tell us all about it.
This is reference 5066. It's our 50 Fathoms full calendar chronograph. And I'm never able to open this try, guys. I don't know why. Either they don't trust me, which is a possibility,
Ah, there it goes.
or they give me a fake key.
That works.
Oh, yeah.
That is very nice.
So 50 fathoms. I'm guessing this is relations to how far it can go down in the ocean.
That's a good guess.
That's what
a
I
good
would be
guess. You know, it's 30 bar water resistant. So a fathom, it's about 6 feet. 6 feet.
300 feet.
Right? No, it's 300 meters. So
300
it's
meters?
more,
Oh,
yeah.
900 feet.
Wow, that is nice.
So a
Almost
fathom,
1,000,
yeah.
yeah.
So that can go down how many exact feet?
30 bar, so it's about 30 meter, 300 meter give and
300
take.
meters is
300
almost
meters.
1,000 feet.
About 1,000 feet.
That's
That's a fully capable chronograph.
Beautiful. Now, what's the first in its kind about this one as opposed to the other ones that
Are
go
you
down?
posting that video?
I will be, yeah.
I cannot, unfortunately, give him this kind of interview. So you can talk. I'll give you the information.
Okay.
And then you can post it.
Gotcha.
If you don't mind. If you don't mind.
Hold it. And he's trying it on right now. Charlie, how's that feel?
It's very nice. It's very nice. Is this available with a steel band, or is it only available with just this fabric?
Still a bracelet.
Oh, steel. Oh, you can get steel bracelets.
This is Kevlar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevlar. Okay, but you can get a steel if you wanted to.
We have a bracelet for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a beautiful watch. That's really nice. I like that. God, that is something else.
How many of these did they produce?
It's a limited quantity. It's not a limited edition. So our production capacity is limited.
Gotcha. That always makes sense.
Yeah, that's a nice watch. It's beautiful. I like that.
$24,700 for that piece.
25. Yeah. Nice
Beautiful.
watch.
Thank you so much.
Sir. That's awesome. That's great.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. See what else they have over here. They got the Ladybird.
We work at Hooper, and we got recently a titanium variant in blue.
So again, you notice about Blanc Pond, not a huge selection that they have, but a lot of their stuff is limited quantity. They work on, they're pretty expensive too, but that one is the 50 Fathoms is their crown jewel that they're working on this year, which we couldn't tell you on camera, but off camera. It's a diver's watch, 45 millimeter, and it also has the chronograph and a lot of the different features to it for their first, and that's their claim to fame this year. Okay, brand number 3, Chopard, that we're going to be exploring today. This is a brand I always wanted to get into. Never could find the right piece in this brand for some reason. I know a lot of celebrities wear this watch. Lionel Richie is one of the celebrities that do wear this a lot. This is the Alpine Eagle edition.
XL Chrono.
You can see there's the specs on that. So that must be new to their collection. It's
beautiful.
Yeah, Chopard's a nice brand. Again, never got a really chance to get into them.
I like this
I
one.
always look at them.
It looks like rose gold in the back. I like that one in the back. I like that one, and I like this one. Yeah. The Alpine Eagle. When you look at that blue, you can see all the lines in it. It's not just a flat blue. It's like it looks like it's almost got veins.
It smells like rubbing alcohol.
Probably the champagne,
Could be, probably champagne.
if I had to guess. Let's take a look at what they got over here. They may have more Alpine Eagles over here. Yeah, they do. Be interesting to see the pricing on them. 'Cause it looks like the Alpine Eagle is what they're featuring this year.
Right.
Now, I am not too familiar with these.
See how they have all the lines in them? That's really impressive.
What's the price tag on these?
They range from 13,000 up to, well, over here, up to 50.
Really? I'm guessing that's your 50,000 in all
Yeah.
solid gold.
That's what the rose, is that solid gold or rose gold?
It's a solid rose gold.
Rose gold, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So they do have the
Very nice,
ladies and the
though.
men's.
Very nice.
Yep. Is this a new model for Chopard this year?
No, it's been around for a while, for 4 years. It's a rebirth of the Simmerits of the 70s.
The San Moritz. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you should let your
Oh, thank you, Lingus. The Mont Blanc? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's the one with the hidden hand.
Split chronograph.
Okay, so yes, Chopard. That's their new edition this year. Even though it's about 4 years old, they've introduced that edition, which replaces the San Moritz, which was their big line in the 1970s and 1980s. The only difference is they are automatic. The San Moritz was quartz. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chopard. If we, what's that?
Are you sure it is? I know you pronounce it.
Bouquier. Okay, now right over here is Glass Chute. Now here is a very expensive brand. We've seen them here before. Let's go see what they have to offer. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. We'll find out. Apparently that's their big watch that they're bringing to the show this year. They're probably doing press media on it this year, so yeah, that's doing it for the press right now.
Oh, that's why the guard is there.
Yeah. So that's probably what they have. Again, they don't bring a lot of models to the show either, but that's probably their claim to fame that they're bringing in this year for Glass. Okay, so Charlie, you have experience with this watch.
Yeah, I've been in here. They're right here in Manhattan. They've got 2 locations in Manhattan, and I work right close by. I've been in their stores before. They're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They sell a large. They make their own brands. They've got their own brand, but they sell a lot of other brands watches too. They sell Rolex, Omegas. They sell pretty much everything. They sell
I love to hang it.
They do have a lot of interesting models. Take a look at what they have this year.
So, Mr. Booker, look guys.
Yes, there's their open heart. See, Charlie, in Urado, same thing with the open heart.
Oh yes, that is it. Yeah, exactly.
That one's going to cost a little bit more.
A few dollars more, but you know, hey, it's a beautiful watch though. And yeah, so they have their own brand. I don't know if they make it or somebody else does, but they have their own, and then they sell. Like over here, you'll see other brands that are not theirs, but they sell. I don't think these are all. Oh no, those are all theirs. Okay, I'm sorry. But in their retail locations, they do have other brands besides theirs.
You can see they bring a pretty decent selection this year to the actual watch show, which is pretty cool.
I have to go.
Oh Lord, here it is. Oris.
They're actually
Turn around. Yes, they are, and you have to have a talk with them, mister.
Yes,
I love Oris.
the green one.
Yeah, look at that green.
That green is cool, man.
Look at that green. Now that one pops out.
Those blues are nice, but those greens are nice. That red is actually pretty neat.
Absolutely.
It's like he knows where the cameras are. Unless we want to know all about the actual watch prices.
Oris is a brand I am very familiar with. We have a lot of. Charlie has an Oris. Dave has had Oris. A lot of people have Oris. My former partner Jared has a
Hi, I have a
Oris.
question for you.
Yes, an actual
I don't know
service
if you can
question.
do anything about it, but I've got myself, I bought an Oris Aquos
The
date.
interview's done now, so now we
date
can.
here. The problem, minor problem, I don't know if you can fix it, I brought it here.
The red
Is
axis.
that, just,
So this is the cherry.
He's missing a pin.
well, the pin
Love-
slid out. I have the pin, and so what ended up happening is the band. Like if I do it like this, which one is it? One of
Here's with
them.
the in-house. And this is
One of these pins falls out.
One of these screws.
Yeah, one of them. See, one of them there.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Take
I
this-
forgot
take
which
this-
one it is. I forgot which side it is, but it does come out. One of them will just slide right out. So if you take a little tool there, one of them will slide right out.
that is
Yeah, okay, so that's what ended up happening. So,
Yeah, then you use a replacement screw.
yeah, there it is. So here's my screw. There it is. It came right out. So,
Yeah, see, how would you fix something like that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll put a screw back on.
It's as simple as...
Yeah, of course.
do you have that here?
Do you have that here, or is it
Or do I have to go take it to
an
an Oris dealer? Or because I
He's been told he's had to send it out to Oris.
No, normally you can.
I will say we do on this watch a policy.
See that it just came out one day.
Yeah, it's that can happen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
screw. It can
Yeah,
untighten.
yeah. That's the thing I said. Yeah.
And you just need to have one back in. I am not sure if we have one here. Otherwise, yeah, you would have to go to a dealer and
Yeah.
he can order that for you.
Oh, okay,
And then
yeah,
you
it's
just
not a big deal.
Screw it
Okay.
in, you know. It's
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
We
it's
don't
very
have
easy. It's very
we don't have a screw here, but we do have a sizing kit over at Windup.
Over wind up. What do you mean?
There's a second show in town.
Green
Oh.
became a trend. We had done it just
And it's free.
And it's free. It's really cool.
A second
not to
show
say
in
we're
town?
leading the
It's called
trend,
Windup.
but
It's over at the
clearly
Alton
when
building.
it comes to
Okay.
And the other half of our team is there. We do have a sizing kit. You can tell them that Anna sent you.
Oh, okay.
Anna Rolf sent you.
All right.
you want to know what?
It's really a very small thing to fix.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really minor. I was just wearing it one day and it just stood up my wrist. I'm like, excuse me, and then I found the pin, fortunately, but that little thing is just too. It fell in the carpet. I couldn't find out. It's gone.
Yeah, it's so small.
Yeah, yeah.
What is new with Oris this year?
That's why the con canvas came.
Well, many things. For example,
Which is going to make
here, Pro Pilot X. Okay, with the Salmon, yeah, I love the watch very myself. Here with the Salmon dial variation, caliber 400s, you may know caliber 400, right? The tri-case car reserve, 10 years warranty and service intervals, anti-magnetic, titanium bracelets, proven crown.
It does come with a bigger
Glass.
bracelet.
That's it's made after.
The pin I still have is the screw.
The plane, right?
Yeah,
So the pin I still have. So it's just the screw that came out.
It's a watch within our line of aviation watches, but it's not a pilot's watch. It's a watch inspired by aviation.
Oh,
Does make a lot of sense.
Put it on.
Different type of color. Now, is this more of like a unisex watch where women can wear it too? Because of color?
We might be able to do that.
It's a 41 millimeter size, and
I like
ladies'
this.
watches, men's watches. That's a bit over. It's really.
This color is very nice.
You like that, Dave?
You said the other place is
classic
located.
theme of a Salmon dial.
I think a lot of people are going to start to wear these called 135 18th.
135.
got
Oh, there you go.
Put it on your wrist, Dave. See how you like it. All right, cool. Thank you very much. That's what we're here to do. I don't know. I haven't gotten there. How much
We
is
also
that?
have it's 4,100.
Yes. 4,000?
There's also more classic colors like a blue or a gray, but it's the salmon just really pops, right?
Wow, this is nice.
It's one of those things
that
that's
is a
much more
salmon color. I was
mute of a
gonna
color.
say
It's
it's
a different salmon color.
It's a salmon color, and it's very nice. I think it stands out. It pops.
And I noticed you got the green diver's watch over there. Is that a new color to the line this year? Which one, Charlie?
This one. Yeah, these.
This one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. That one there.
The
Like that
ocean blue
one.
pops.
Yeah, the ocean blue is really nice too. And then, so is this the Aqua State or just like this one? This is a little bit bigger. This one's a little bit bigger. This was like a 30. How big is this one? 42?
This is 43.5.
43.
This is also 43.5 years old. 41.5.
He has a 41.
It's a 41. Yeah.
That's also 41. Ah, yeah, it's the same size. It's the
41. Yeah.
or is it the 39 version? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, he may have the
Let
39.
me take it out.
This is kind of a shift later.
Oh, it fell out again. Hold on.
I've been wearing that. I feel like it's
Oh, it's 41. That's 41. 41.5.
That's
and
the
also
43.
41.5.
Yeah, this is the same size. It's a beautiful watch. I like this. So is this basically it's just sort of this watch with a different face? Is that what it is?
And the different movements. This is caliber 400 also, and this is caliber 733.
Oh, okay. And what's the difference between?
This is a standard Swiss movement.
Okay.
That we source.
Right.
This is our in-house developed movement.
Oh, okay.
5 days power reserve, 10 years warranty on service intervals, and being at it magnetic.
And what is the price on this one?
In dollars?
3,500. Okay, 33. And then I guess is that red one the same price?
So here you're a little over 2, and here you're at
35. Yeah.
The red one has a Salida in it, so that's 2,300.
Oh, so it's the red one's a little bit less. This is more.
So all the ones with the blue tag that you see, that's caliber 400.
Oh, okay. So it's a different movement. Okay. I see what you mean. Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for servicing our.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry
What
that
you know
screw
now?
came out, but it's really it's a very small, it's very easy thing to fix.
Stuff happens, so I figured
Obviously, it's annoying.
Definitely, I'll go right here to the Oris people. I figure if there's anyone who can tell me how to fix it, it's you guys, right?
Yeah. Where did you buy it?
I bought it online. So.
Well, WatchMax, didn't you?
Yeah, WatchTime. Yes, I'm sorry. So, I'm gonna have to. I'll just go get this. I'll this key.
Regarding words, tell me about this face design. What is this? I've seen
These
this a
are
couple
all,
times.
So last year we became carbon neutral as a company.
Okay.
At the same time we released these 2 watches in particular, which are made out of recycled ocean plastic. It's meant to start a conversation about
That's pretty cool.
recycling and oceans,
Environmental
sustainability. We're doing a report on that. 100%. So each of them are unique. If you see 4 of them all next to each other, they're all different splashes of color. You'll never have the same watch as somebody else.
Kind of like similar to a meteorite dial,
Correct.
where there's different types of meteor in every type.
Right.
That's
so you'll
pretty
see,
cool.
So let me show you your watch just so you can see the difference. So each of them is going to have.
See, you have 2 different meteors, you have 2 different dials. They're all going to be different. That's pretty cool. And what is the price range on these?
So these are 2,300.
2,300? That's not bad. That is unique. It's got a 30 bar. And what is that, a 41 millimeter?
So this is a 41 and a half and a 36 and a half.
41 and 36. That's pretty cool. HYT is the next brand we have up here as we just start circling the outside.
Interesting.
Yes. And you can see the pieces by HYT. And they have a different way of telling time. If you notice, yes, because this is done by like a tritium type of, I forget the liquid that they're using to tell time on these watches, but that's how it's powered and that's how they tell the time. And they definitely are not cheap.
So it's not like a conventional automatic movement?
No, that's why we want to talk to this guy. He'll tell you.
It certainly isn't quartz, obviously.
No. He will tell you exactly how HYT is powered, and which gives them a unique advantage in the market. But again, they're very expensive. So I've been here a couple times before. They have no idea how this watch works. I know it's very unique, so.
It is. So this is HYT. This is independent Swiss brand. What we have is a liquid inside a mechanical watch.
What kind of liquid is it?
Well, it's a complex formula. I don't know exactly what they have. It's a secret. It's developed by the brand. There's more than 3 years of research and development. But there's 2 liquids. There's a color liquid, as you can see here, the yellow-green liquid, and there's a transparent liquid. They never mix. The way it works is the liquid is used as hour marker, and you have here the hands. So here, when the time is moving, you see the liquid is moving inside the tube. So now that would be 8 o'clock. You see?
So this is the minute.
This is a minute, and this is the
hours that you're at the liquid. Right?
Exactly. So here would be.
It's only got one hand. Yeah, look at
that would be 8:30. All right.
Oh, okay.
So the liquid's moving. You can see
the
the
liquid is
liquid.
moving.
It's kind of a subtle effect if you're not looking at it
you
with
have
the,
to look at it the right
with
way.
the ultraviolet light.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Power reserve indicator, 72 hours. The second hand, the second disc actually. And the way it works is fully manual, fully mechanical. We have the barrel where the energy is stored like any mechanical watch. And we have addition to the watch a lever, and the lever is pushing the bellow, two bellows. The first one is the one with the liquid with the color, and the other one is a transparent liquid.
Wow.
So they never mix, and the lever will push the bellow, helping the color, the liquid to go outside in the capillary. And at 6 o'clock, so now where you have to wait a bit, you will see the retrograde system.
Nice colors.
So this is the way we set time slowly. The liquid doesn't go as fast as the whole mechanical thing. So here would be 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and at 6 you will see I will stop here. There's a little click, and the liquid goes back to its initial position in less than 1 minute.
Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of a lag time now.
So in the back, you see the bellow. This one will fill again and expand, while the movement, the mechanical movement, keep tracking time. You see the liquid.
Oh, look at that.
It goes fast at the beginning, it's a bit slower at the end, but that takes a bit less than 1 minute. So it's a titanium case, black PVD, 48 millimeter.
What's the water resistance?
Rubber with Alcantara.
What's the water resistance?
It's a 100 meter.
100 meter, okay.
72 power reserve. There's about 350 pieces in the whole movement, and in the other one we have an addition to this movement with moon phase and calendar. So here that would be the new version of this one. It's the same 48 millimeter, and we have the moon phase here in the center.
Oh my god.
Yeah. See how wild that is?
That is.
And the calendar, and you read the calendar here. You have an indicator at 6 o'clock where you can see it's May 25th, right?
Tell you what, if you wear that thing, no one else is going to know.
Now, what is the price tags on both of these?
So this is 77 USD, and this is 130 USD.
130.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you so much for the explanation on that.
Really neat.
Only you could explain it. I got to be totally honest with you.
You need a bit of branding here, you know? Now we call it Heroes of Your Time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
Interesting.
So you can put the pin on your shirt.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Messina Lab. I have not seen this yet. This is a new one. To me.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go.
We'll go to next, yeah. Let's take a look at over here.
Yeah, see, almost exactly. It's barely thicker. Yeah. Just a different casing. How long have you been collecting fabric? A couple years. We'll have a new deadbeat coming out. That's cool.
Interesting. Bremont, our next one up. Okay, this is a British pilot's watch. They got a pretty big selection here.
Yeah, we try to keep up with.
Not too familiar with Bremont, but let's see what they have to offer. Hello. What's new this year?
So we've got the new Fury here. It's our first manufactured caliber, aviation inspired. It's our tungsten carbide oscillating weight, and this is all manufactured in London on British soil. It's got a 5-year warranty, 65-hour power reserve indicator at 6 o'clock, super luminova, and Arabic numerals. We got the onion crown on the side with enamel, so still has our iconic triptych case design, high polish, with curved lugs to make wearable, make it extremely comfortable on the wrist. We offered in 3 different variations, so we have the Fury, we've got the Aldi, which is a little bit more dressier, and then we've got the Supernova. But the coolest thing is, may I? Integrated bracelet, super comfortable on the wrist.
Is that the Did this bracelet, can these go on any of these watches?
Nope.
Or just that one?
Just this one. It's integrated. So the difference in variance for fitting is 3 microns.
It presents a bit bigger because of the strap.
Your hair is 60 microns
Like these ones.
thick.
I love to know why. Now, why don't they take this brand and be able to retrofit it on any of these other models? Why is it only that model that has
The
that
bracelet.
option?
Well, this is fairly new. This is so new. It's in fact we launched this about.
I like it. I'm always a fan of steel bracelets. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering why are the rest of these models like off limits to that, and then that's the only one that
Well,
gets it.
all of these will also have their own integrated bracelet though.
They all do?
We offer bracelets for everything here.
So any one of these can get a steel bracelet.
Any one of them can get a steel bracelet.
Which is good.
That's right.
Which is good.
It just, we make the bracelet for the case to make it extremely, tight fit, and you don't have to worry about it popping off.
Gotcha.
We also do offer universal bracelets for some cases. For example, some of our watches like this, we don't do an integrated bracelet, but we do a universal bracelet that will fit the lugs of this, but also fit the lugs of others as well. So we offer that option as well.
That's good to know.
This is the Martin Baker collection, by the way. So we have really close ties to the armed forces. Martin Baker is known for ejection seat technology. So, it only makes sense.
I have to ask one question. Does
Yes.
any of the royal family wear Bremont?
Of the royal family, I'm pretty sure they got. Actually, yeah. King Philip, I believe.
King Charles.
King Charles.
King Charles wears Bremont.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
And then what's nice also to think about it is that you have the armed forces and it's being commissioned by Her Majesty, so it's Queen Elizabeth,
Right.
and that will be also King Charles. We'll have to change it because it says Her Majesty, and we switch to His Majesty.
Interesting. Is this like the official brand of? They say you kind of represent the royalty and the crown?
No, it's not. It's a British brand, but we have that. We have that special.
Like it is an honorary title to them.
Relationship. And then of course it's the 25% of our production. So we do roughly about 9,000 timepieces. 25% of our production goes to the armed forces.
Right.
Which is and some of the timepieces you see here. So.
Hey, now, you said 25% of your
Yes.
What are the other watch brands that make up the production for the British Armed Forces?
No other brands.
So it's pretty much you guys, you do all of the British Armed
You
Forces.
have watch companies who state that they did this and this for certain divisions, but not anymore.
So you're pretty much the brand
We are
for
the
the
brand,
Armed
yeah.
Forces, which is pretty cool.
It's for the Air Force, and we got the Navy.
The Army, Air
Royal Navy,
Force,
of course.
Navy.
Remember me?
I do.
Yes, Jay.
Yes.
That's your name, I'm Charlie.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice to see you again.
I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, there you are. I'm like, I remember these guys.
Yeah.
I saw this.
All right, well, thank you so much for the
Absolutely,
history
thank
lesson
you.
on it.
Having fun today?
You can win a
Having fun today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fill out a card, you can win a
And
clock.
you can do NATO bands.
Yeah. That's how the Bremont looks on Charlie's wrist. Looking sharp there, Charles. This is a brand I'm actually excited to know more about because I've seen them. I've looked at this brand and I never had pulled the trigger, but I want to know more about it, which is quite interesting. What can you tell me? What's new this year? And tell me more about this brand because I've seen it around.
Yes,
Don't really know the history.
That's the one, yes. So it's a brand, Swiss brand, it's been here for 250 years ago, very long time. We have our own in-house movement.
Right.
And this one, the particularity is that we have some blades, 12 blades, turning around in the air. And we can see on the back of this blade, we have some shapes. This one is you can see.
Very
This
interesting.
movement, yes. This one is, you can see the American flag.
Oh, the American flag on it? That's pretty interesting.
The movements are in the back. All the movements are in the back.
Very interesting.
And this one is a lab. The movement, the rotor is in the front. So it's opening on the side and you can see the rotor, the mass oscillating in the front.
And what are the price range on most of these watches?
It's 4,900, 4,800 for that one. This one is 4,300. And this one is the first price. With a weekend flat And the price is 1600. That's That's yes.
So these are definitely
GMT.
more affordable in the
Yes,
in the regular.
GMT. So we have the third hand. We indicate the second time. Here we have a open heart also. That's also very accessible. Yes, 1400 for this one.
It's good you have a lower end this
Yes,
way.
yes,
People,
we have, yes,
especially in this economy, can afford it.
It's affordable. This one is affordable, and this one is newest brand.
That's the new one.
Yes, yes. We launched. This is a Chrono Pilot. It's a real pilot that they can use also for racing, with a camouflage strap.
What is the water resistance on most of these?
For the newest is 10 ATM, but for that one is 5. That one is 5 ATM.
So they can easily go in the shower. They can easily go
no problem, yeah.
in the pool with no problem.
No problem, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Okay, thank you so much.
Enjoy your show. Thank you.
Take a guess what that parallel is. How much it is?
I'll say 7,000.
Take a look.
1780? Oh wow.
Yes, it's the first, yes. The
was
first
way
price of
off.
this collection
Sorry.
used to be expensive with this
I
one.
just did massive PR for them. You're welcome. Yes. Seiko is here. Okay. Not a brand I am overly thrilled with, but they are here. Let's see what they got to offer this year.
You guys offer anything? Well, these are all dummy samples, so we're not selling today. But if you could,
You're not selling.
I'll show you real quick of what they're offering here this year. Apparently these are dummy samples I just learned, so they're not really working. Interesting that Seiko brings dummy samples. But that's basically their Prospect line is their most popular line right now. So Seiko. It's your classic Seiko line, and that's all the time we're going to really spend on Seiko. Okay, next up is Frederic Constant. They are owned by Citizen. Used to be their own Swiss brand, now they're owned by the Citizen Watch Company. And along with Alpina, which I do not see here this year, I only see Frederic Constant. They have a more classic look to them. And you can see what they've brought to the show this year.
Very rad.
I think if you go in there, Charlotte, to the back.
Hello, what do you got?
If I want to get this, I can't get it.
Very interesting. Just trying to give you a look at what they have going on this year in their line.
Well, that's the dimension with the blue. It's so different.
yeah. Ours are
Anything particularly new this year?
As far as newness, it is our 10th anniversary of the World Timer, so we do have this limited edition of 88 pieces. Did you see that?
I had the blue one.
Oh, it's nice.
I like the original one that came out when you had the blue dial and then you had the metal band. The original World Timer really impressed me.
Highlight, we have
That one is pretty cool. Kind of like the original, right? That one.
Yeah, the original. So that, I guess that's the 10th anniversary of it already. Huh?
Yes. 10 years of the World Timer.
Since Citizen had bought Frederic Constant out, have you noticed any changes?
I mean, we both started within the last year, so it's day 4 for him. So I can't say I can't say that.
He's
for
the
him.
one who would know.
Brad's
22 years.
Yes, he has a lot of experience. He's been with us for a while.
You have a question?
Yeah, that was my question. Since Citizen had bought you guys out, what have you noticed been the biggest changes?
Is getting more for our R&D, really. I mean, we're getting more funding for our R&D. We still have complete autonomy, but then our distribution is picked up a little bit. But
they basically leave you alone.
Yeah, leave us alone.
Which is
we're fully
kind of like what Carnival does to Princess.
Yes, and like our other brands like Arnold & Son and La Joux-Perret, they're still run independently.
So you can basically do whatever you want. They're just the ones giving you the backing to do it. So it actually works. It's a nice little marriage. Okay, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Next up, G-Shock. not really a brand you think is Swiss or has Swiss features to it because they're made by Casio, but they are here at the show. And they are showing off their Oceans, or Ocean US, if you want to say it that way. These are on the more affordable line. G-Shocks are often pretty affordable, and they take a freaking beating. That's what they're known for.
They're notorious for it.
Yes. Let's ask Steve a question. Steve, would you ever own a G-Shock?
I have it. I was on.
You have?
Black one with a red label. Pushing in made the whole physical work.
What have you thought of G-Shock overall?
Very good.
Would you ever own this type of G-Shock? Would you be open to that?
I'd be open to the idea.
It's a more professional look than what you're typically probably used to the rubber version of the G-Shock. Right. They're lower end. This is more probably their higher end. They're probably going in the upper echelons. You're probably used to that right there. You look over there in that aspect over there, which is what most people consider G-Shocks to be. But it looks like in this year, G-Shock is trying to go a little more on the upper end and have a more luxury brand. When I ask you about G-Shock, the name,
I'm familiar with it. I mean, I've heard
you've
of
heard of them, but you
yeah.
probably know them to be the big rubber, bulky watches that take a beating. Probably not the higher end that I'm showing you here.
Those are nicer, dressier watches.
Right, so they're trying to go
Is that a whole new name
upscale.
for them?
Yeah, it looks like
Or
it.
is that a model line? I guess it's a model
This
line.
is a model line of G-Shock that they probably brought out. I'm guessing this is what's new from them this year.
What's the normal price range on G-Shocks? I don't even know.
No, they're usually only a couple $100.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so G-Shocks are usually anywhere between 50 to 150, $200. They don't really go for much.
So, yeah, they're...
But then again, they're not an all... Yeah, they're all quartz. And they're one of those brands that they just take a beating.
Yeah, I guess
that's what they're known for. Yeah. Look, they have digital, as you can see. They're doing a lot of advertising for G-Shock right now. They have their half anti-digi series, and they have their, more of the... what you would go out like Marines would wear.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but it looks like they're trying to get into the upper echelon market with the new line as well. Which is quite interesting.
That's a good looking watch. So is that one.
Yeah. All right, up next, Chrono Swiss. Okay, I visit them every time. Very unique brand of watches.
Look at that one.
Yeah, they got some interesting lookers. Now, what's known for Chrono Swiss is known for them using with the dials over here. They're known for having separating the dials like in a retrograde. Okay, so they're known for a lot of unique ways to tell time.
Oh, look, that's the second hand's going 30 seconds. It goes back and forth.
Yep.
Look at that.
Okay, so you got a retrograde there. You got a retrograde feature, and you also have the dials separated. So you have your hour dial, and then you have the minute dial as well.
Oh, look at that. It just ticks back and goes. That's pretty neat.
Yep. It's almost like a sprinkler system.
And then you have the hour hand on the top or another minute.
Yep. Swing around here and see what's new with them.
So this is the Kingfish, obviously.
Man, we have this debate every year. I come see these people every time. What is new this year?
That we are not on your shirt.
No, you're not on my shirt yet because I don't own one. And part of the reason why I don't own one is because you don't make metal bands for your watches.
We have watches.
Where are they?
You like metal bands?
Yes, I like metal bands.
Yeah. Okay.
I love metal bands.
Okay. I mean,
I need more variety for metal bands. What's new? I love it. Now we're starting to talk to me. I have to have the right look with the metal band. Now, finally, it's starting to come out with some metal bands. Is this more? Because last couple of years I was here, I didn't see a lot of metal bands.
Yeah, also at all, or just here with Chrono Swiss.
Here.
With Chrono Swiss.
Yeah.
It is right that our main competence is probably more the dial and the art of the dial. And there are certainly other companies, they can handle metal bracelets better than we can. Yeah, that's certainly right.
Because your dials are beautiful. Some of your designs are absolutely beautiful.
We probably have some of the most complicated dials.
You do. You do. I'm looking at, what's back there. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, you could absolutely see it. The thing is, yeah, they're absolutely good, Joe.
That is awesome.
Oh, wow. Get to see those suckers.
That's impressive. Do they all do this? Like if you do this one?
This is orange.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Then,
yeah, it illuminates, baby.
This is the chameleon. This is green.
The orange. Can you show the orange?
And he has the...
You got to be the right person for this.
Electric blue.
Like I said, I love their creativity. They just never throw me a metal band. They always come in with the rubber and the.
Okay, for you we would put it.
For me, you see, for me they're going to do a metal band. You see what I've done,
orange
Dave?
color is pretty nice.
Because they're not on my shirt.
That's unusual. That's pretty cool. I like that.
What are the price ranges right now of these?
This is called Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
Yeah.
So, see, they really want to get on my shirt. That's what this is all about.
Yeah, put it on the company card.
So, which one would you like to know, price point wise?
Green, orange,
11,000. The Purple Haze is 11,900.
Let me ask you another question. Why don't any of these? Am I seeing any dates on any of these?
This one here has a date.
And how much is that one?
17,900.
You're making things hard on me here.
You like
That's a pretty impressive one.
I love
steel
dates.
bracelet?
Absolutely.
Is it that relevant, the date for you?
Yes, I have to
for
know
us,
what
the
date
minute
it
is the most relevant indication of date.
So that would be.
What are you looking at it most of the day? Is it like...
Most of the time when I'm wearing a watch, I definitely have to know what date it is because I always forget what date it is for some reason. Okay, because I'm always looking down business-wise. I'm always writing the date down when I'm signing something or whatever.
I want to know the time. The date is...
It's the minute, right?
I need the date. And metal... Now, come on, Charlie. Metal band.
Oh, metal band. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You have a metal band as well?
He does.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to back it up. If we say it, we better have it on or we're just hypocrites. So we're definitely going to have... But I visit these guys every
small
year.
law here.
It gradually grows.
Okay.
One of these times you're going to hit me with the perfect metal band and a date and that because I love the way these are designed.
Okay.
There's just some things.
So what we would do for you
next year
is this watch here.
Yes.
What's called? It's already almost sold out.
Yeah.
We would put you a stainless steel strap on this one here with moon phase indication, date, regulator, stainless steel strap.
I love the regulator. Oris has a regulator as well. I have that one. And I know, and that's I love the regulator. I think they're so unique, but I have to have it with a stainless steel band, and I got to have it with a date. And how? What's the water resistance on this? That's fine. I can bring it in the shower or bring it in the pool. I'm happy. I want to fully. If I'm going to buy something, I want fully. You know, the car has to have all the whistles and bells and everything else like that. So, but pretty cool. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Okay. Norquay. This is a new one.
You having a pretty good day? Yeah. Okay,
Well,
nice.
My first stop.
It's a very convenient location for that reason.
This is a different brand.
Yeah, absolutely. And, hi guys, how are you?
Hello. All right. Never heard of this brand. Fill me in on your history. I've never even heard of you guys, which is odd for me.
So Norquay, we're a very young watch brand. We were actually just founded in 2018.
That's right.
So that's why a lot of people haven't necessarily heard of us. This is our second year at WatchTime. Actually, we were here last year as well. So the brand, even though it's very young, it's been growing quite exponentially, very quickly. We do have a retail network here in the U.S. right now, about 42 retailers, which has grown quite tremendously. But yeah, so we're a very adventure-based brand. So if you take a look at the collection is very adventure-driven. Everything's going to be a little bit more on the sportier side. Even our quote-unquote like dressy art pieces are more vintage sports watch inspired. So they they have a really beautiful look to it as well. Our movements are everything's going to be automatic movements. All of our watches have screw-down crowns. Everything has an exhibition case back. And then we have a partnership with Kinesi, which we launched 2 years ago, which was very exciting for us. So Kinesi is a movement manufacturer company that was developed by Tudor and Breitling, and they're very selective about who they allow to use their movement. So they've created movements specifically for us.
Is it COSC certified?
So the Kinesi movements are COSC certified, yes. The Kinesi movements will also have a 70-hour power reserve, 5-year warranty, twin bridge fixation, which allows them to be more shock absorbent. So we use those movements as well as a Salida-based movement, which allows us to offer a bit of a variety of price points. So our collection is going to start at $2,000, and then it goes up to about $5,700. Earlier this year, we announced our partnership with Jean-Claude Biver joined our team as an advisor to the board, which has been very exciting. And then just a couple of weeks ago, we launched our first collection that came from that partnership, which is the Wild One collection, which you can kind of see in a blown-out view here. What's really exciting about the Wild One is it was a revolutionary new material that was developed. So the black that's on the watches, which we can grab one, excuse me.
So as a price, Norcane,
yes. So this is our newest piece. This actually was just launched 2 days ago. So Norcane, we're the official timekeeping partner of the New York City Marathon. So this is a New York City Marathon limited edition timepiece. What's really cool is you have a map of the city on the dial, and then in the white here you have the route for the race, which is really exciting. But so this is part of that Wild One collection, and so the black here is what's called Vortec, which is a carbon fiber composite that's highly shock absorbent, it's highly scratch resistant, and then what's really cool is the watch is made as like an ultimate sports watch. So the movement, which you can see here, is encased in a titanium cage, and then this white piece here is actually a rubber shock absorber. So that cage is then put into the shock absorber and then contained within that Vortec material to give you as much shock resistance as possible.
But this is more like G-Shock in the sense that you could run over it with a truck and it's going to be fine.
I don't necessarily
I wouldn't recommend it, but you're going for that aspect.
I mean, make a great TV commercial.
We're a very adventure-driven watch brand. So it's very frustrating. Like for me, I do some mountain biking, things like that, and it's very frustrating. Like
You're a rugged
a first world
outdoors.
problem. I can't take my watches to do things like that. This is a watch that's designed where you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to take it off. It's 200 meter water resistance.
That one up there. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
That's probably not something I would do.
I wouldn't take it mountain. I mean, you could. I'm a little more aware, so I try not to.
No, that's too much of Boston where you're
Well, I can tell you what I do like about this new watch company. They have a variety of different things. So you see a lot of their watch, but they have the metal band.
Right, yeah.
I love that. Him and I are huge metal band fans. Okay,
nice.
so we love the fact that you guys are using metal. A lot of the companies I'm criticizing here because they only go with rubber or
rubber's more practical
or leather.
for like a rugged
Everything
thing, but
is
metal,
available.
nothing beats metal.
So and as you can see, for here we display like a variety just because we can't have the whole every option out and just be ridiculous. But you can definitely see there's definitely variety. Almost all of our watches are offered on metal bracelets. This is not obviously just because it's a different
unique
material.
piece.
Exactly. So it's not really something that can be done.
Are all of them at least 5 ATM for water resistance?
So 10 bar.
So minimum is 10.
Minimum is 100 meter water resistance. Another really cool thing about the collection is, as watch collectors, we're always very hesitant to engrave, right? Because let's be honest, not everything lasts in the collection forever. So what's cool about us is this plate on the side here can actually be engraved. So I have it engraved on my watch.
Ulysse Nardine does that a lot.
It's just 2 screws. So you can take you have the original plate. Like I still have the Norcane plate at my house in the watch box. It's 2 screws, so you get an engraved plate. and then you change it yourself. And if I were to ever decide to sell this watch, I can just take these two screws out, put the original plate back on, and it's absolutely fine.
What's that say in there?
So it says "My Life, My Way," which is the Morcane motto. I got this to celebrate my coming on with the brand.
That's nice.
But it's a really cool feature, actually, especially with our retailers. A lot of the watches we sell, I think about almost 70% of the watches our retail network sells wind up being engraved. I think it's a big miss in the watch industry market in general for engraving and customization, and so it's been a really great selling point for us.
But if you can unscrew it and
it
take
does
it out,
because it allows you to take the engraving off and resell it.
Exactly.
Whereas what they used to do back in the old days, they used to do the engravings on the back of the watch case.
Yeah.
The problem with that is
too personal.
Well, no, you can't resell it unless you have it removed, which is a hard process.
Yeah.
They used to do it in gold, which is easier to do because you can
But then you're still buffing the material.
You're buffing it out, and you're losing gold when you resell it.
Yeah.
So that's an easier way for the engraving process, which makes it more personal, which is cool.
Definitely.
Which is cool.
I'm so sorry. My name is Catelyn, by the way. What's your name?
Drew.
Charlie.
Nice to meet you.
That's pretty neat. Look at that. That's
pretty wild.
And you too.
The other thing, the spring bars are the new thing in the industry now. Your Concorde is the same thing. Okay, the spring bars just allow you to pop that out and put a new. See spring bars? You slide that over, you pop out the band, you slide in the band you want. That's the new thing in the industry now, which is Concorde has the same thing that you're wearing on your wrist.
Yeah, okay.
So it's good to see. You've taken a lot of different things in the industry and you've just incorporated them into the watch.
Yeah.
It's nice to see your...
Everything is well thought out.
It is because even the size is well thought out because this looks like a 38 millimeter.
37, yeah.
With the crown, it'll be 38, and these look like 40 millimeters, which is probably the standard in the industry right now. But it's nice that they have a 37 millimeter option. Now I'm noticing is this gold plated or is that real gold?
No, so all of the gold that we use is going to be solid 18 karat gold
Good
for
for
the
you.
bezel. Yeah, we don't do any gold plating.
Good for you.
Yeah, definitely not. So
They didn't go cheap. And what's this one actually go for?
this one here with the two-tone is
4,190 on the bracelet.
41.90.
41.90.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, thank you everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate it. That is Nordain. Really nice interview with them. Okay, so we've reached halftime. We will be back shortly. Any personal thoughts? What do you like the best so far?
So far, so good. With the best of the four people I know so far, and cheers.
I liked some of the Swiss-made brands that they had.
Any particular brand you like the best?
I like the Oris.
Oris, I thought that was really cool with the recycled plastic.
It was the recycled plastic and the salmon colored watch. I would recommend
that. I could see you getting.
Yep.
The recycled plastic was really cool to me, and Chrono Swiss is not going to stop until they're on my freaking shirt. So I can tell that's going to be an interesting thing to follow in the future.
Absolutely.
But we will be back for the second half right after our personal intermission. Okay, we're back from intermission. All right, Reservoir is our next brand up. Let's go see. I've never seen them before. Have you, Dave?
I have not.
All right, let's go find out what they're about. There we go. Interesting. All right. Let's see. I know nothing about them.
One of these?
I'm going to find out. I'm going to look at what's here for Reservoir.
We call it Sono Master. It's inspired by the VU meters.
Mais bon, lui, je l'ai déjà.
So it's a chronograph 7 hands and bi-registry. So 30 seconds.
This looks like a racing brand. This looks like a racing brand if I had to guess. From what I'm seeing here from my watch.
No, so the chrono is a full chrono. It's not like it's not a
yeah, you see?
It's a full chrono.
This looks like a retrograde. Here's the hour. There's the minutes. It just keeps snapping back every hour. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing there's a lot of different designs. Hello. I haven't seen you guys here.
Well, it's the first time we're in WatchTime.
Okay,
We've been begging for the last 7 years.
Nice.
Sarah, we want to be here. And she told me, sorry, we don't have space. And we met in Vegas in June earlier this year.
How long have you guys been around?
7, 8 years, yeah.
So a relatively new watch brand.
Yeah, we are a new brand. And we started in 2017 in Baselworld.
Gotcha. And I see you got a lot of jump hours here.
So we have two caliber. We have the caliber called RSV 240. It is working with 3 complications. Sorry, I need to just show you that first. This is our inspiration is measuring instrument.
Right.
So if I take a Porsche 911 and I make like this big RPM gauge at the center, it's always one hand moving from a 0 position to a max position.
Right.
So in watchmaking, this is called a retrograde minute, of course.
Right.
So we do an RPM. We got rid of the 0, so it's 60, but we make it small minutes times 10, like
60,
RPMs times 1000. We add the jumping hour, and on the bottom we have the power reserve, looking like a fuel gauge. And then, so now it's 5 o'clock. It's 10 to 6. 6 o'clock.
It snaps right back. I told you it's a retrograde jump hour.
6:30.
And it's going to jump
7.
right back. Yep. That's how you would tell time on these. Now, I guess the downside to having this design is the fact that you can't have a date.
We had, I will show you, but we got rid of it because it's, look at that here. This model, which is now discontinued, you have the date here.
Okay.
All right. But it makes the
they find it confusing?
The design a bit heavy. We like the purity of fuel gauge, the minutes, or the RPM, or the speed, or the depth, or whatever, and the hour. Now, if you like dates, we have a new caliber. This is the second caliber. Okay. This is the RSV B120. Thank you, sir.
Hey, don't hate me. I wanted to show them.
I told you.
I know.
That's
I
different.
wasn't even thinking about it. I was like, look, guys, it's so cool. And I was like,
no, it's no big deal.
Oh yeah, you see it's going through that way. It goes through. Okay, so there's the retrograde. This does what my other watch was, like the tri-retrograde. This now goes this way, and then this will snap back, and then this one starts. You can see the retrograde. See it going up? It's going to keep snapping back and telling the time for the rest of the watch here. So this is basically built, like he said, like for Porsches. It's built from Porsches.
That is a Porsche RPM scale.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you got a lot of retrograde in this version of the watch as well.
This one comes with 2 retrogrades, and the inspiration is this actually.
Right there?
Yeah. A few meters from amps, so we do a vintage edition, the modern edition, which is more, and then we do this very cool. So this is called the vintage, the modern Sonomaster. And this is the Sonomaster Black Thunder. That's more. A rock concert,
right?
With black leather and the guy on stage.
And so, what are the price points on most of these?
So the retrograde, retrograde minutes and jumping hour with power reserve, 4,000, 4,200, 4,500. The Sonomaster is 6,300. So at Reservoir you have either one hand or 7 hands.
Now I'm seeing the steel bracelet here. Is that pretty much compatible with any of these?
It's compatible with the 41K, so it's compatible with this one, for instance.
So you can have the steel look instead of the, which is nice.
Well, this bracelet is I mean everything is homemade design, but this is we spend hours on this strap, and it's really super cool. Vintage, but not very unique. And if you want to touch it, you see it's light, soft.
Yep. It's not going to get caught in the hair on your wrist.
Yeah, it doesn't take. Very nice.
Very nice. You said it was pretty hard to get here.
Because you have more brands than space.
Yeah. So how were you able to break through this year as opposed to previous years?
Because I told Sarah for the last 7 years, Sarah, I want to be attending. She told me, sorry, no space. So then we met in Vegas, in Couture, in June. And I told her, this year we must be there, right? She said, good news, I secured the slot for you. Okay, here we go.
Has it been what you wanted so far?
Yeah, it's very nice. I mean, high traffic and qualitative, knowledgeable people about watches.
Yep, and you get a lot of press on here too, which is good.
A lot of press, lot of
especially for a new brand, a relatively new brand
exactly.
compared
No,
to the rest.
you're right. Well, new brand, it's
you got to get out, you got to get known.
Exactly.
I always like jump hours. I have jump hours. I like jump hours. The thing, like you said, that becomes really tough with a jump hour is I have to have a date.
Okay.
It gets tough. I understand that. I have an EPOS jump hour, but it also has the date down at the bottom, which is pretty rare because most jump hours can't have dates because it's too confusing. I understand why you can't have the date. So I get the problem that you have with this type of model. It's really unique. Everybody's like, how do you tell time on that? I love that factor, but I understand the problem because how are you going to try to tell a date and not have that get mixed up with the hour for people?
The solution is that. Yeah, that's one solution. The second solution is you can try to find a CPO because we had two models. We had the GT2, so it's elle est où la bleue là? Celle-là. So we have this one, but in black. And when we started the brand, we had this in black with a date.
With the date.
Together with the one I'm showing you, the Pilot watch. So we discontinued this, but if you look around, you might find it.
You still may be able to find it. Now, does this, like for instance, this model, that come with a metal strap or no?
This one?
Yeah.
Well,
that metal strap
yes.
good?
Well, okay. Today the size is okay. It works. I just need to adjust the insert piece here to work with this case. So it will come.
Does any of these have luminescence at night?
No, it depends. Some don't. Like this one, it's a brush steel, so it doesn't work. The most spectacular is this one. So this one has a lot of lumen, and this one, the dial itself is lumen.
Oh, okay. So that glows at night. The whole dial.
The whole dial, exactly like a white scuba diving manometer. It's with lumen.
It's something like these don't have.
And this
any
one,
lumen.
they don't.
They don't have lumen.
And some like this one is quite cool because we just played just with the hands actually.
Yeah. See, since you love cars, this brand is right up your alley because it's based on a car game, which is very unique.
This one is quite cool as well.
That's pretty cool. See how that lights up? That's pretty wild. Well, again, very unique brand. I hope to see you guys in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, next on the list. Ferdinand Berthaud, 1753. These are brands I've never even heard of. All right. No, I bet you they've been around a long time. If they were around in 1753, they just haven't. Like the last guy said, it's very tough to get space in the NYC watch show. So they're going to take advantage of it if they got it.
It's very competitive.
Let's take a look over here. Oh man.
One of the examples, that's on that one, the watch number 26.
Yeah,
Was signed by
I'm guessing this is more of a smaller watch company that's handmade?
Completely handmade, very small. We produce only 40 watches per year.
40 watches a year? Where are they actually made?
Everything in Switzerland.
Right.
A small village called Fleurier. Very famous for watchmaking.
So they produce about 40 of these a year. What's the price points on these?
Oh no, we produce total. All our collection is 40. This will be only 20 pieces per year. It's a new collection.
New collection?
This starts, this one is $147,000.
Okay, so now we're getting into the big boys with the you want to try one on, Dave?
That's alright.
These are now, let's say you buy one of these. In terms of service, what's the service and the warranty on one of these types?
We give us 2 years warranty, but as we integrate fully the production, even from the gold we have our own gold foundry. We have a lifetime service.
Wow,
If never a concern.
Look at this over here. This is amazing.
Yeah, you can see. So you have a lifetime service warranty.
In fact, yes, because
you're up at this price point.
We have a full manufacturing. We produce our own watch case. We control the gold foundry internally. We produce our own movements, own hands. Everything is integrated.
And how many people work for the company?
Only for the movement side is 20 people.
Wow. That's
Then
pretty
you have
wild.
an extra team for the production of the watch case and the research, development, and so on.
And these are all fully mechanic hand wind?
Exclusively, yes.
They're all the hand wind.
Mechanical and hand wheel.
Well, thank you so much. Very unique. Charlie, welcome to Google Force. Okay, we're starting to get to the really, really expensive big boys. Okay, come take a look at this one. That's pretty exclusive right there. Hey, Charlie, come take a look at this. We're going to start getting into some big price points now.
Yeah, I was going to look
What's
at that
the price point on this one? 500,000. Okay, now we're starting to get into the half million mark. This is as much as my shore house. Okay.
Christmas.
How do you like that one? As you can see, Google Force is known for their price points on watches and their exquisite detail,
Intricate
design on their hand wind watches. Which, when you get into this price point, you don't get an automatics anymore. You're precisely hand wind, because an automatic watch can't handle the intricacy that a hand wind can. So it's really, really pretty wild. Let's see what else they have going on over here. I mean, they probably have a couple of pieces that are. Take a look at these. Here we are. Yeah, take a look at those suckers. A couple more in the $500,000 ranges right here by Google Force. Hey, Charlie, come take a look at those.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw the blue one. Those are nice.
Here's the globe watches that
these
they're known
are
for.
probably at least $500,000.
Yeah, minimum. Minimum. Oh, no, that's a beauty.
That one is just gorgeous.
Look at that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is beautiful. That is amazing.
There you go. Look at that baby. And it even has a metal strap.
There you go.
I'm so impressed. I am so impressed.
Something else.
I think I'm in love.
Does it have a date?
No, it no, I don't think it has a date.
Oh, for crying out
Oh man, they just missed. I would have bought it.
For crying out loud. Can you believe that?
What's the price point on this one? $585. Pretty
How about these two
wild.
over in this corner here?
Is that the guy?
How much were those? In there? That is pretty wild. Yeah, I got to see what their other ones are. Is that the newest model? Is
This
it?
is in the GMT series, yes.
The GMT. And what's that one retail for?
400,000.
400,000. See, that's a big drop off. Take a look at this. Here, Charlie, come take a look. Here, hold the $500,000 watch.
That's beautiful, though. My God, look at that globe in there.
Good to see you.
Yeah. And how many of these are made a year?
This we have.
And this, did you see this one?
I've seen it in the Cellini the other day.
Okay.
That globe moves, I guess. As
Yes,
You still have it? You didn't sell it? You got the first piece.
It's got to be probably about a handful, right?
I think the first year of production is going to be 18, and then it'll go to 22, something like that.
Right, between 18 and 22 a year.
It's a limited edition.
Yeah, I would say that's
18 and
just a limited
22, yeah.
edition. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, up next, Armin Strong. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
It's for high tides and low tides.
That's just your typical hand wind dual time?
It has a balance.
It's a hand wind, yes, dual time. So it's a dual time resonance.
You would put
question.
So it's our resonance movements. So for resonance, we have two independent movements.
Right.
And the connection to synchronize the escapements with a certain frequency. So it's a so-called clutch spring which synchronizes it to be accurate. Then of course we have two time zones, which can be individually set by this cone for
right
that
there.
time zone,
Yep.
this cone for that time zone.
Where's the execution?
24-hour indications plus two individual power reserve indications as well.
And what is the production? How many of these are made a year?
Of the dual time? The dual time, we make 2 to 3 pieces a year.
2 to 3?
Of the dual time, so we have 4 different versions: a rose gold version, white gold version, a full sapphire version, and titanium version.
Is that too big for your wrist?
Oh my God! Look at that. That is 2 watches in one. It's just like whatever.
Pretty wild. Now, what is the price points of these?
Price points we start for a watch like this around 14,000, and then we go all the way up to the minute repeater, resonance minute repeater to 380,000.
380,000 for that.
Dual time is 200.
225. It's pretty wild. And what about the warranties on these? Are these like lifetime warranties when you buy?
We have 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years on. And where in Switzerland is this?
Based in Biel.
It's pretty wild. Thank you so much. One coming up. It's MB&F. We're here every year.
You gotta be careful because the
Look at this one.
Look at this. Look at the blue. I'm impressed.
Kind of hard for the camera to actually get.
Because of the shiny.
Yeah, exactly. And the light that's on it. MB&F Horological Lab.
It will be on the credit card for mid-level.
So pretty good there. All right, well,
look at this. Wow.
Beauvais. Now, Dave and I have gotten free hats from Beauvais before.
And same here.
Yes, you have had a...
Every year they give us something.
They give us something every year. They're a nice brand. I love their designs. They actually have pocket watches as well. Take a look at the Beauvais over here, Charlie. Okay.
Yeah, I saw these. I was looking for you guys.
Remember I was telling you, this is the brand that is known, but they took the pocket watch, they flipped it around and made it a wristwatch. So that's a pocket watch. That's how it was in history. They just had a pocket watch, they put a strap on it, turned it around, and it's on your wrist. They go back to that design. That's how pocket watches were converted into wristwatches.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
One thing I do love about Beauvais, they give you right back to 1915.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Look at that for a necklace.
That is just gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty wild?
This is beautiful. I love that blue color. That orange color is nice too, but that blue really pops. That's a rich blue color.
Yep.
That's just so beautiful.
Some sick colors there. Two lows. You can see the unique designs of Beauvais. You can see.
I'm noticing that a lot of the brands now have these unique colors. I see a lot of greens, purple.
Yeah, they're popping. You're absolutely right, Dave.
Not like 5 years ago when we came.
No, you got a lot more colors of the rainbow this year.
Yes.
Look at these suckers.
That's why
They have some absolutely stunning pieces. And that is Beauvais. Okay, another new brand I have not seen here.
Parmigiani.
Yeah, Parmigiani. I would like to know more about this since I have not really familiar with them, and neither is the audience. Probably most of them won't.
Interesting looking watches. And they have dates. Look at that.
They have dates.
The only thing I know is
they have
gold.
they have a metal band. How do you like that?
Look at this, the brand,
That's all gold. That's got to be their all rose gold.
That's rose gold with a rubber band. I'm sure they could probably.
They're probably based in Italy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It says Swiss made, so you just don't know until you ask.
Maybe not. I don't know.
We will find out.
I'm always tempted to throw the rubber stuff in.
Take a look at here's their other class design over here.
Flourier. No, that's you're right. That's
Same. Should be interesting.
This is the new
Again, haven't seen him here. Let's take a look.
That's what watch courtesy of Bentley. What a question, gold, right?
This is a relatively new watch brand. Haven't seen you here before. What's that? First year?
It's a 26-year-old brand.
26-year-old brand?
Yeah.
Well, they look pretty busy now, but again, there's their product line, and apparently they've been around for 26 years and first year at the show.
And where are they located?
What do you notice about these watches, Charlie? Just go ahead, repeat that observation.
Well, I was just saying that for a brand like this, I think you said it's 26 years old. It's not known. It may be a perfectly fine, solid brand, but with gold like that, especially on the band, because if the body of the watch is gold, it's one thing, but the whole band, that adds a lot more on there. Those are minimum 5-figure watches, I guarantee. Especially that one on the right, it's got to be $20,000 or $30,000.
I would guess that would be the case.
When you spend that kind of money, I don't know. It's like I guess if you don't care about it as an investment, it doesn't matter. But at that point, like, why not just buy a Rolex? I mean, even if you pay full retail for it, if you bought a Rolex, you kept it for 10, 20, 15 years, you're guaranteed to get money out of it. If you put 15 or 20 into one of these, what's it going to be worth in 5 years? If you don't care, it's one thing, but I don't know. It's like something like this would be a good used watch to buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I happen to agree with that.
But they're beautiful though. They're beautiful. But I don't know how much these cost. But I would.
Really can't find out much information because the sales rep is busy with somebody else who's probably about to buy one of them.
Yeah.
So we'll move on.
Yeah.
Oh, Arnold and Son. Well, these seem to be the new ones from Arnold and Son this year.
Si vous voulez nous laisser vos coordonnées, moi je peux les donner aussi à Leon. Et puis je note. Je laisse noter là ici.
Ça c'est le même.
A lot of people talking Swiss right now, but they got their more elaborate watches over here, which is what I wanted to show you. Been around since 1764.
Look at the design. I like the green one.
Well, you want to see some more elaborate designs, Dave? Take a look. Take a look at these.
5 years. See, there's the pop green.
See how these pop out?
The ocean blue, yeah. I'm noticing a lot of, even the dark blue. Wow. This one's unique. Is that a moon thing?
That looks like, the moon. Yeah, that's a moon phase, and you have the dark side of the moon. That's
so
pretty
it's
wild.
dark.
Yeah. Or like a half moon. You know how you have the phases of the moon? It starts turning as you have different phases of the moon.
Oh, that's
waxing moon, waxing crescent, that type of thing.
Is it accurate? I guess it's accurate.
I'm sure with these price points, I'm sure they are.
Based on these sunbursts.
What do we got over here in price points?
76, 76.
76.
And then this is
a lot of these started off as probably mom and pop shops.
Yes.
16. Okay.
What do these go for in here? What are the price points of, especially the globe ones?
So that's it. Time. World timer.
In steel. 21. That's actually not bad. $21,400. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, buy it.
Yeah, I'll just throw it there. But no, I mean, that actually isn't bad. You got some unique.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. The moon is mother of pearl. And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
all gold,
there's the
isn't
moon
it?
phase on that. What's the retail on that one?
48,000. Oh, 48?
48,000?
Oh, no, it says 68. Sorry.
48.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Are you
okay.
telling me that's twice as expensive as these globe ones?
Yeah, this is platinum.
Ah, that's why. And we're back.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that light up?
Yeah, but it's platinum.
But look at the way the moon lights up. That is impressive. That is
absolutely.
pretty neat.
Well,
that's amazing.
They took the luminescence, put it on the front of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
That
they'll
is
do on that.
wow. That's
pretty wild. Anyway, that is Arnold and Son as what's in their new collection for 2022. Okay, back to the more recognizable brands for a minute. Let's go to the other side and see Bell & Ross, what they have to offer this year. Very popular brand, known for their square faces. Look at the color on that one. Look at the teal on that one. That's a nice... Take a look at their collection for 2022, the Bro 5. I was never a big Bell & Ross fan either. You have to like the square box within a round watch look. That was never my thing. But the Bro 5 collection is what they're sporting this year. There's a nice two-tone with the gold. Like I said, you have to like that square look.
Yeah, they're all square.
The round watch within the square look. It was never something that was my particular thing. But they got some unique pieces in there. There's some unique skeleton watches. They do have a regular classic line as well. Because they've been around for quite some time. But that is Bell & Ross here at the show. What's that?
See that skull right there in that one?
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. They have some unique things. It just never really was my cup of tea based on their look. Mont Blanc. Looks familiar. That's what I'm sporting. The brand that I chose to sport this year.
What do you have on? Reset?
Yep.
Ah, I spotted it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
a couple people have.
One of the originals.
It's one of the originals.
Yep.
It's one of the best designs you guys ever had.
We have the...
What is new this year?
I have a 2 resets. One is already, I'll show you, one is already waitlisted.
Really? Let's see their design models this year. Let's take a look at what Mont Blanc has to offer. As they've spotted my model on my hand to be a sec.
So this is the LE 500. We did it in a 43 millimeter. It's a DLC. 2 time zones with the monopusher chronograph and the day and night indicator.
Right.
Steel with DLC case in the back as well. Very similar to what you have. It's twin barrel, 72-hour reserve on it.
What's the water resistance on it?
3 bars.
See, that's the one. I've really gotten into Mont Blanc recently. That's why I bought this piece that I'm wearing on my wrist.
Yeah.
The 3 bars annoy me because I like going to the shower with my watches. I like going underneath. I know they have it in this.
300 meter.
I know you got your dive watches.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the look of this.
It doesn't. You shouldn't be diving with this.
I'm not diving with it.
Breaks my heart.
It would break my heart too because of how much it is. But the other thing that I like about this particular piece is the metal band.
Yeah.
Why were we not doing metal bands? Tell me why. Why are we getting away from metal bands?
We're not. It depends on the collection. I have some metal bands and some of the pieces. For example, the diver comes in a metal band. The Reisec this year we did not, just because it doesn't go with the aesthetic of what we're doing.
Okay.
That's all. Otherwise, we still have a few metal bands we do. The diver has a quick release, so you're able to just click it, take it off, put a rubber one, or put a bracelet on it in just under 3 seconds.
Well, like I said, out of all the pieces that I could have worn, I have about 35 watches in my collection. I decided to bring out this one this year.
Good choice.
Because, yeah, I figured you'd like it.
I like it.
I figured.
This is a good piece too. This. Yeah, one of my favorites. I have the white version on.
Okay.
This is Nicholas Reisec movement with an XO tourbillon. So you got two complete in-house movements. Even the hairspring is done by Mono. Monopusher chronograph, 30-minute marker, running second hand, the date. Limited to 28 pieces only.
Oh, wow. What's the price point on that one?
That's 44K.
That's what I was figuring. Is that solid gold?
That was a smart thing too, because that's usually where these,
I would figure
these watches
that, yeah.
fall down.
Now, what is the biggest
It's the same thing. Like,
advantage to the particular movement in these two pieces?
In-house movement.
It's not.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
it's already a pretty
like you
heavy
said,
chunk
twin
of
barrel
watch.
has different type.
In-house movement, tire embellishment.
In terms of accuracy, how accurate is it compared to the rest?
Mont Blanc, mostly everything is +2, -3.
Within the COSC certified standard.
And they're all certified by us. We do a 500-hour testing on them before we release it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is the World Timer. Yeah, really cool piece. With very easy to adjust.
Oh wow!
And set up. Only takes you 2 steps to set it up.
48 caliber.
And then with the monopusher,
or whatever they call it.
easily adjustable when you move.
Right angles.
Oh, okay. So you're looking at seeing the world differently.
Military time around the bezel, or if you move for a couple of days for work or whatever it is, with the monopusher, it will adjust automatically.
Oh, okay.
And you see the disc rotating. It's a 3-level disc.
What's the price point on something like this?
7K.
7K?
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Much less than this one.
Yeah, well, a tourbillon is going to shoot up.
You have 28
units. It's gold on the back.
And what do the divers go for now?
Less than 3.
Less than 3? There's your green, green diver that you were looking at.
Recognize that one?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, I know. I knew I would be popular over here.
Yes, you are.
That's the
divers in these watches.
Yes, absolutely. There's Mont Blanc for this year. Okay, back to the micro brands that we were talking about. It's Laurent Fier. Those are different. I'm guessing this is smaller watch brand.
Hey, you again?
Oh, we were already here?
No, I was there. I was at HSBC.
Oh, yes. I was like, yeah. All right.
No,
This
this
is
is my friend.
This is what you a smaller watch brand. How many of these are made a year?
So the plan for this year is 400 units.
400 units for each piece?
No, in total.
Oh, total?
Yes.
And what do they go for price point range?
So our starting price is the one on the blue strap. That's 33,500.
And I'm guessing these are all handmade? What kind of warranty goes with these? 2 year?
Wow. Only 400. All the watch, 400 tool production for the whole year?
That's the plan for this year, yes.
Okay. And where are they made? Where in Switzerland? Yes, Geneva. Is this the first year you guys have been here? I wasn't here due to COVID restrictions, so yeah.
And before that,
No, you weren't here. So yeah, the first time I recognized them here. Yeah, very cool. RGM is the next brand that we're going to take a look at here. Here is what they're looking at for their 2022 collection.
Look at the faces.
I'm wondering if that's hand painted. How much you want
or
on
that one right there?
Yeah. Are these hand painted?
So you have a few different variants. This is a wood marquetry, so this is inlaid wood. And then the one that you see in the center that I just put back, that is a cloisonné dial. So what that basically is you have solid gold ribbons that create the profile of all those images, and then there's glass-fired enamel that is in between those ribbons that creates that image.
Oh my God, I hate to see if water ever got... That's a good question. If water ever got into these watches, what happens to all that?
It depends on the material. So the cloisonné will last forever. The gold and the fired glass, that's made to last forever. The wood marquetry is very delicate. Now these are all moisture resistant, and they're guaranteed for several bars. If you really wanted to know like depth at which you can take them, like they can get wet, and they're not going to cause you any trouble. You could probably take it in the shower, and it wouldn't bother. But if you went diving with it, it would be a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
what are the price points on most of these?
I could give you a price. So the wood marquetry looks like it's 15,900, and the cloisonné that you see in the center, that's 13,900.
13 and 15.
What type
Sorry,
of...
I gave you the wrong price. Marquetry is 13,900 as well. So
Both of those are the same price. And what type of warranty do they have?
That'd be a question for Roland. I believe it's a 1-year warranty. But the details on that would be Roland would be able to tell you that.
This is the brand that's made in Pennsylvania?
Right.
See, I told you there was the small brand that's made in Pennsylvania.
This is
that's
them.
RGM.
If you've ever been to the National Watch and Clock Museum, we're about 10 minutes away from it.
Interesting.
Yeah, Roland's the one that makes them, right? He hand makes everything in Pennsylvania.
How about that skeleton watch? What's the price point on that? That's probably going to be...
So we have 4 in-house movements, and then we have several other watches as well that have a Swiss movement, just to be at a better price point. But the skeleton watch that you see in the center, that's made all in-house.
Okay. It's very rare that the Swiss movement is the cheaper of the two options.
Yeah.
It's because of the mass production.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like Etta and Omega, all these brands, they can mass produce and make that price go way down.
Right.
Individual parts. So, unfortunately, we're making our parts. The parts we make in house, we are only making maybe 40 or 50 pieces a year. So it's drastically smaller.
Let me ask you another question. With the economy where it is and how it's been, has it been harder for you overall?
Our business has, I would say, almost doubled since the pandemic. So we've gotten probably twice as much business on our sales for our American-made side, and the same for our repair and restoration side. We're just way backed up with work. We have enough work for the next year plus. As we sit
Do you have any problems getting parts? Getting
everybody's having
materials? You're having that as well. Yeah?
Suppliers are definitely a problem, and it's just because of the situation that we're in. It seems like everybody's having the same issues.
That's true.
Suppliers are definitely a problem. Fortunately for us, most of what we make is in-house, so we are our own suppliers. So we kind of control that, and we can. If we needed a one-off piece, we could do that kind of at the drop of a hat if it's needed, especially for one of our own models. We can make that within the day, a week.
It's pretty cool. Well, thanks so much.
Yep.
Okay, up next. So yes, they've been here for quite a few years. Remember we saw them, It's About Time with Jared? They've been here before with this brand. This looks to be their 2022 line. Again, they're a little bit bigger company than RGM is.
RGM is really tiny.
They're a tiny company in Pennsylvania. They make all their stuff. That was what I was telling you about earlier. The pack over here, I mean, it's either models or you collect rare people. So they're not a mass-produced brand. They're on the smaller scale. They don't have the amount of models that other watch companies do, but they're unique. They're usually in the $10,000 to $20,000 range. Yes, an interesting brand. So you can just see that. Okay, Moritz Grossman. Yep, you can see the intricacy level of these watches. I don't know quite how big they are. Be interesting to find out. What is this? This is interesting. Is this a USB drive?
Yes.
I'm guessing this has your whole collection on the USB drive?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Oh, I got that one right. Let's go see the whole collection on the USB drive. What's new this year?
This is new, universal sight. It's a world timer.
The world timer?
With 6 different time windows on a world map on the dial, so you can see exactly what time it is in those
Oh, that's
cities.
pretty cool. Let me see this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look, it has the different numbers based on what hours they're at. Oh, that's cool.
That is really neat.
And they're all synchronized, so when the minute hand passes the 12, then they all jump 1 hour forward.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is neat. Look at that.
Now, I like that. What's the price point on this one?
This is 42,000 euro before taxes, so some conversion and then whatever local tax. So I guess still under $50,000 US.
Still under 50,000. Does this come with a metal band or no?
No. So we don't have a metal band at the moment.
I wish you did. That is really,
in the future.
that is one of the most unique pieces I've seen in this show this year. I have to say that based on the world timer, it's something that nobody has thought of yet.
No, it's something really new.
That is cool. That is worth me stealing an extra one of these USB things. But that is pretty cool. That is one of my favorites of the show.
I like that. Yeah, that's.
I do have to deem that the favorite of the show.
Very beautiful.
Just because of how unique that
What
is.
is the exchange rate? It's 42,000 euros. That's
It's about $45,000 in US dollars.
So I guess $1.
Euro is pretty close to the US dollar.
Oh, okay, yes.
There's some import and then
Yeah, you got some
local
taxes.
tax,
Yeah,
everything else. Yeah.
But that is really cool. That is probably my favorite watch of the show. I do have to deem it that.
Very nice.
I just wish it came with a metal band.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm a stickler on that.
I kind of am too. I have to admit.
But
still,
in terms
that's
of
a gorgeous-
uniqueness,
gorgeous
that's
watch.
really cool. Did you see that? That is really wild.
That's
All right, everyone. So, this pretty much wraps up the 2022 NYC show. Guys, what are your final thoughts on that?
I could just have a picture taken
What
with
do
you.
you like
That's
best?
the only best.
I thought it was really unique that a lot of the brands came out with different colors. I saw a lot of greens and
you gotta give me
dark
that.
and light blue have been out, but
How much I have to pay?
the past couple of years we didn't see that many colors. I thought it was very unique and that they're also moving to environmentally friendly.
Do you mind watching?
That was very unique.
That's another trend. And to Dave's point, he's right. They're going to a lot of like recycled plastics. They're going to a lot of things for. Yeah, no, the recycled plastic. Oris did that, and that's a unique feature that they're doing in the actual watch itself. And nothing's going to be the same. Every recycled plastic is different based on the colors. I thought that was really cool. And I do agree with Dave's point as well. The colors, very unique this year. Purples, oranges, greens, blues, reds. Whoa, say hello.
I've never seen the purple ones, but there were a couple of places on the purple.
There was one new brand that we saw, and also they're all rose experience.
It's a very good
The world
experience.
timer's been cool too.
I tell you, the last one I saw, which was right here, that I just saw, that was the coolest watch I thought I saw in the entire. It doesn't have a metal band. I'm talking about the watch design itself. I thought that was the coolest thing. Every world time place had their own number, and they all change at once. That was wild. So when the hour changes, they each change to what time of day it is in a certain location. That is a new way of thinking about it. That was my favorite watch. Unfortunately, it was 50 grand. Not adding it to my collection just yet. But I thought that was the coolest thing of them all. That was my favorite. Anybody else have their favorites? Saw a lot of them with the load. Saw a lot of them with a lot of things. He always loves his Rubel Forsakas. They're $500,000 each.
I would say, I mean, I still am in love with the Oris brand, but
He loves that new. I predict Dave is going to end up with that. Yeah, we're going to go just steal it. And you know, he loves the Oris brand on that. I can't disagree. So, guys, thanks for joining me this year on this episode of Watch Out. Please post your feelings, your thoughts, comments, everything that, you know, we do this every year.
Subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe. Thanks for the advertising for everybody. And a lot of the companies that weren't on my actual shirt this year were kind of pissed off. I guess I got to work on that for next year. So, guys, thanks for coming this year, and we'll see you on the next episode of Watch Out.